Good morning, friends. It is a very, very chilly Friday morning. I don't know if you can still see my breath. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know if that was on camera, but I am currently sitting in my car waiting for it to warm up, and then I'm going to pick up my very good friend Erin, and we are going on a girls trip for the weekend. Today is actually Valentine's Day, so we're kind of calling it our Galentine's Day trip, even though we're just going not because of the holiday. And I'm super excited. We're going to the most darling lodge in Wisconsin. It's about 5 hours away, and there's actually a winter storm blowing in that luckily we're going to be skating right under during our drive, but it's supposed to hit tonight once we're there. So I think it's going to be the most beautiful winter weekend in a cozy lodge. I am just so excited. So anyways, we're gonna get driving. It's about a 5-hour drive, so we'll have quite the road trip to catch up. I'm gonna try and get some pretty snowy clips for you while we drive, and then I will check in with you this evening once we get to the lodge. Let's get started on a fun road trip weekend.
Hello, Ramona. I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond.
Hello, we have made it. It was quite the drive. I don't know if you could tell in those clips, but we actually drove through a bit of a blizzard. But we made it. It's about 6 p.m. here, and we're actually about to head to the spa, which I'm super excited about. And yeah, this room is beautiful, so I think it's going to be a really fun weekend.
Things I don't know. I stand
That was the best facial I have ever
Show me where the ending goes. Honestly don't. I should be the last to know. We're all in this. I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honestly don't.
Okay, we're headed off to dinner at Black Wolf Run. And this is the outfit I'm wearing. This sweater dress is Old and Other Stories. This is one of my favorite Cezanne blazers. They bring it back every year. Cezanne belt, also a favorite. And then these heels that are And Other Stories. They're just little kitten heels. It's actually snowing outside, so it's probably a bad idea for me to be wearing heels, but oh well. Yay!
I mistook you for a dream. The engine glows. I guess you always seem to know. Hello, Ramona. I push back the serious feeling. The end's unknown. To get back the
Hello. It is Friday night. I'm all cozied up into bed. We had such a fun evening. We got here at like 5, and so much has happened since then. We went to the spa, and it was the nicest spa. I mean, I've not really been to many spas. I'm not sure I've been to any spas, but it was a really nice spa, and we got a facial. We each got a facial, and I don't know if you can tell over the camera, but I feel like my skin is incredibly happy, especially considering that it's February and my skin is hating winter, as I think all people's skin hates winter. That was lovely. We enjoyed the spa amenities a little bit afterwards too. They had like a sauna. Yeah, it was just super lovely. And then we had to run upstairs and get changed for dinner. And what's really nice here is they have a shuttle that'll take you to different, parts of the quote resort. I'm not sure resort is the right word, but it's a bit of a campus, if that makes sense. And so we caught the shuttle to dinner, and it was just at this darling lodge is kind of the word I would use to describe it. There was like pine boards everywhere and this huge stone fireplace. and genuinely delicious food. I don't think I've ever had salmon that good. I had salmon for dinner and it was just perfectly cooked. And it's just such a fun night. It's been so fun catching up with Erin. We haven't seen each other in a while, and it's just been such a great start to a kind of a girls' weekend. So anyways, we're probably gonna go to bed now. We have a very busy day tomorrow, and it's also supposed to be very cold. Like I was saying, a kind of snowstorm is blowing in here, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, for now, I will say goodnight. Good morning. It is Saturday morning and I am all dressed for the day. I'm wearing my favorite Cezanne denim shirt that I wear all the time. This sweater is Organic Basics. I love it. I think it'll be really nice for the summer because it's cotton. Obviously it's not summer yet, but layers really nice with this t-shirt. And then my, I always forget where these are from. These are from Land's End, these corduroys. And just, you know, my usual makeup for the day. We're headed out to breakfast, which apparently they have like a cafe in a greenhouse here, and I think that'll be so pretty in all the snow, so I'm really excited. But yeah, we have lots of fun things planned for the day. It's our only full day here. We got here yesterday evening, we're leaving tomorrow afternoon, so I think it's gonna be a good one. It's insane. Hello. It is Saturday afternoon and we have just been hanging out in the room for the last hour or so. We have had such a busy, eventful day so far, but it's been a ton of fun. This morning, our first stop was the cafe on site, and it's also a greenhouse. It's not a functional greenhouse, but it has all these stained glass windows, and like the whole thing is glass. It's so beautiful. I honestly am not sure I've ever been to a cuter cafe. I think it is probably the cutest cafe I've ever seen. Not to mention the pastries and coffee were delicious. And then after that, Erin and I shot a few like fun clips around the greenhouse. We were out in the snow. It's been snowing all morning. We got a ton of snow overnight, and it's just such a perfect winter wonderland out there. It's truly so gorgeous. And then we took the shuttle out to a part of the resort called Black Wolf Run, and we did a winter like scenic walk, and it was so pretty. I have never seen winter. What on earth? Okay, the phone just rang while I was talking to you, and someone from room service came to the door with this tea tray. Oh my gosh. Erin and I were just talking about how we're craving tea because we're both tired and cold. I mean, look how dreamy. I cannot believe this. Oh my gosh. Anyways, that honestly startled me. I don't think I've ever in my life had a phone ring in a hotel room, but that was so sweet of them. They sent up some tea, and Erin and I were just talking about how we've been craving tea, and I think we're gonna have that tonight after we go out again. But anyways, back to recapping our morning. We went on a beautiful scenic winter walk. I've never seen winter like that in my entire life. This is my first year living this far north, and I swear I've only seen winter like that in like animations. I feel like I've never ever seen anything like that in my life. It was so beautiful. I honestly don't think the camera even captured it as beautifully as it was. It just took my breath away. I think the whole time we were just saying wow, like back and forth. We were just said that word probably 100 times. And that was beautiful, but also very cold. So we came back to our building, and we got lunch at a place called the Horse and Plow, and I got some stew, and it was the perfect thing, good to warm my bones after being out in the cold. And now we've just had a little siesta in the room. I've been doing some editing and work on my laptop, and then now we're heading back out. We're braving the weather one more time because the resort actually has something going on right now called Frozen Fairways, so it's kind of like a winter activities setup. I think I showed you a little bit of it while we were there for the walk, but we're going back now because we want to do some ice skating. We think it'd be super fun, and maybe some curling if we're feeling courageous. I'm not sure if we'll do that or not. But yeah, that's our plan for the kind of early evening. We have a later dinner tonight, but it's a bit of a fancy dinner, so I think that will be really nice. And I'm pondering maybe taking a bath when we get back from ice skating and stuff, because I feel like that would be nice to warm me up a bit before dinner. But yeah, it's been such a lovely day. We both can't stop talking about how nice it is here and how good of a time we're having, and I'm just so grateful. So we're about to leave now, and I will check back with you later. And now I've gotten ready for dinner. We're actually going to a very nice restaurant tonight, so I kind of had to dress up, but to be honest, I have very few reasons to dress up, so this is kind of fun for me, I'm not gonna lie. I just pulled my hair back into a really simple low bun because it was kind of messy and weird from my bath, and then I'm wearing this dress. This dress is a couple years old from & Other Stories, and it remains my favorite dress. Something about the way it drapes is just so beautiful. The same pointed shoes from last night, and you can't really tell in this light, but it's kind of a chocolate brown fabric. It's really lovely. And then just my normal jewelry, except I did add these little additions onto my earrings. So these are my everyday earrings that you always see me wear, but I have these faux pearls that can kind of loop around them, and so I'll sometimes put them on for special occasions. And then I did definitely do a bit more makeup than normal. I added a bit of a wing, which I think looks really pretty. And then I did use a lip gloss and a lip liner, which I do not normally do, but I think it turned out really lovely. And I think it's going to be such a fun dinner. It's at a steakhouse here at the resort, so very excited. This cabinet, but I do not think it's for sale. It's just so sad. I love it. Hello, my friends. It is actually Tuesday afternoon, and I thought I would hop in here and close out this vlog. I didn't actually end up filming an ending clip for that video because honestly the weekend came to such a rush and abrupt end, but it was a good end. It was such a good weekend. I swear I cannot remember the last time I have had a weekend that lovely and that peaceful. I just felt like the whole time I was at such peace. I don't know how to describe it. There was such a sense of nostalgia about that place, even though I've never been there before. And getting to spend time with Erin, because I hadn't seen her for over a month at that point, and just really being able to enjoy everything the Midwest has to offer. I was born and raised in the Midwest. I absolutely love it here. I'm very loyal to the Midwest, and I feel like that place really captured the magic in this region of the country. I think the Midwest has a lot of charm and a lot of nostalgia to it that is often overlooked. So I just really adored having the weekend to just absorb and enjoy all of that. So anyways, in case you were wondering, that resort is called the American Club and it's in Kohler, Wisconsin. It includes quite a few things. All those restaurants you saw were part of the resort. Also, it has a lot of golfing in the summertime if that's something you're interested in. And it actually has several different places you can stay to lodge. We were in the carriage house, but there's also the main hotel at the American Club, which is a separate building. And it really just has everything you can ask for. It has a spa, it has so many different restaurants at different price points that were all delicious. All the food we ate that weekend was so good. And lots of activities to do. While we were there, they were in the middle of this event called Frozen Fairways, which I think is their way of kind of romanticizing winter and giving people things to do to enjoy that winter weather. Because I think in the Midwest, especially this far north, it's so easy to view winter as something that you need to hide from, stay inside, stay warm, because winter gets very cold here. For reference, it's -5 degrees Fahrenheit, -22 degrees Celsius here today. So very cold, but with the right clothes, and if you're out doing the right activities like we went on a walk, and other people were sledding and tobogganing, and what's the sport where you like push the thing on the ice with a broom? I can't remember what it's called, but they were doing that, and ice skating. There were fireplaces everywhere and lights, and it was just all so cozy and beautiful, and such a wonderful way of romanticizing this season that I really feel like gets overlooked. I did also want to say that that trip was a part of a collaboration I am doing with them over on Instagram. I'm working with them to promote their resort on Instagram, but this YouTube video is not sponsored. I just had such a fun weekend and really wanted to share it in a longer form with you. I know I put a poll up last week asking if you would ever be interested in occasional travel content, because I know a lot of my content is very homebody based, and I am a homebody. I do not travel a lot, but every now and then I do, and a lot of you said you would be interested in seeing that. So I went ahead and filmed, and I'm so glad I did. I'm so happy I'll have this vlog to look back on for the memories. But if you are Midwest based or you're wanting to visit the Midwest, I think Kohler, Wisconsin is such a beautiful, amazing place to start. So anyways, thank you again to Kohler for having me, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. It truly is one of my favorites. I am so excited to put it up and edit it for you this week, and I will see you in next week's video, which will be back at home. Don't worry, I'm certainly not turning into a travel vlogger, and things will kind of resume as normal after this video, but I hope you really enjoyed nonetheless, and that those cozy vibes translated from my homey vlogs to this vlog as well. So thank you again for being here, and I will see you next week. Bye, friends.